So there is a story here, and this is, how would you say? This is not a real person, but this is the real person in all of us. Okay. This is a woman and her name is Rachel. And I want to share the story about Rachel with you so that we understand the nuances of what's happening to all of us. Okay, so this is Rachel, and Rachel, for all intents and purposes, lives a very normal life. She has a regular job. She's an upright citizen. She's doing everything she's supposed to be doing, living a good life. But what has happened is some clutter set in at some point, and it was triggered by the death of her sister. So she and her sister were like BFFs, and her sister passed away. And then suddenly she now has all of her stuff and then her sister's stuff, and she's frozen. Okay. She's just absolutely paralyzed and doesn't know what to do with the stuff. So she does nothing with it. Okay. As a result of not doing anything with it, what happens is she ends up with a house full of stuff that she doesn't know how to process. She doesn't want to have the conversations because that means taking a real look at, I'm going to have to say goodbye to my sister, right? So there's this tragedy tied with emotion and emotional attachment. There's a lot of useless stuff that wasn't really important to her sister, but because it represents her sister, she doesn't want to get rid of it. And so this is the home life. Okay. Her business life is thriving. She's up for a job promotion. Everything is going well. But when she gets home, this is what's going on. All right. The reason this becomes so incredibly important is because if she doesn't deal with this right now and nothing happens, what happens is it progresses to a state of disarray. Okay. So we go from a state of clutter to a state of hoarding. And it was innocent enough. It was never planned. It's just day after day, week after week, year after year of not dealing with it and being paralyzed and not managing it. It got out of proportion. Okay. So we're dealing with out of proportion at massive levels than we've ever dealt with before. Some of the things that trigger people to take change in a paralysis type of situation with clutter is they may end up moving, and then they're trying to sort through stuff and they're trying to deal with stuff, and they don't have the latitude of time, right? Because usually the forced move is because of a job promotion or because of something happens and they got to make a quick decision. So in the process of that quick decision, people are now frantically scrambling, like, what do I keep? What do I toss? And what have you?